I'm going to share with you a few restorative postures that you can do with a bed. It's best if it's a firm bed. This is definitely firm and it's not that high from the floor, so obviously depends on what you've got at home. These postures can also be done on a chair or a really sturdy bench or coffee table, but what's nice about the bed is that the mattress creates a smoother edge with which you can curve over, whereas a chair is obviously a hard edge, and the same with a bench. So let's get started. I'm just going to go through them rather than you practice with me. I'm going to just show you them because then you can do them on your own. Because these are the kind of postures that are nice to stay in for quite a while. So you start by lying on the bed, and then you've got the edge there, just like you would with a chair. And you curve over the you curve over the edge. So you roll your shoulders. Can you see how I'm rolling my shoulders? And if I was on a chair, I'd be holding the sides of the chair to rotate the arms out. And then you slowly come down. You see I'm slowly coming down. I'm trying to come quite close to the bed. I'm not going into the room, I'm just curving down. And as you can see, my knees are bent, which is also keeping my lower back really long. And then at this point, I'm going to roll the shoulders under, press the shoulder blades in, rotate the arms out, so I'm ready to land. So you can really take your time to cultivate this chest shape. And then you can adjust the blankets so that they support your shoulders. So you see I've got space for my neck. I'm not at a 90-degree angle. My neck is slightly slanting back, and then I'm lengthening the skull away, the sides of the neck along and away. And the shoulders go down. You see, if I go down with the shoulders, the sides of the chest comes up. But if I was to just collapse, then my chest would sink and my shoulders come up. It's really uncomfortable. So you roll the shoulders down, rotate the arms out, and then the sides of the chest go up, the chest goes up. And then there's a real quietness in the face, so that forehead is releasing towards the bridge of the nose. And your awareness is coming out of the head and into this huge space of the chest. So when we find ourselves with lots of thoughts, it can be helpful to enlarge the chest. So the head kind of shrinks and the chest enlarges. As you can see, my knees are still bent. And if you're new to this kind of posture, you may need to do that. But I'm now going to continue into Setu Bandha bridge pose. So my thighs are rolling in, and my middle buttocks are going up, coccyx is in, and I'm straightening the legs. But as I straighten the legs, the buttocks are pressing up to the ceiling. That way the lower back is long and there's no catches. If you find when you straighten your legs it's too much, you can either put a rolled blanket under the buttocks or just stay with the knees bent. You can have the arms up like this. I quite like having them lower than the heart, so again my awareness is going that way to the legs, that way to the arms. And then really spread the soles of your feet straight. So yeah, the feet are spreading, palms are spreading, chest is broad, and then just breathe here. So you could stay for 5 minutes or so, but I'm going to show you the next pose, which is Viparita Koni. So you bend both knees. You may need to come slightly off so that your buttocks are more to the edge. Still get the curve of the chest and lift your feet off the bed, and then get a sense of whether you can balance. And then straighten the legs to the ceiling. Then whilst you're in this pose, you're still doing the same shoulder actions, and you can do some leg variations. You can go for Upavishta, great for throwing heat out of the body. And then the next variation will be Setu Bandha Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, knees apart. Again, I'm not sort of sinking down into my, I'm not letting my pelvis tip towards my feet. I'm keeping the pelvic bones coming this way. So that again keeps that length in the lower back. And then again, you can stay here for some time, just allowing your body to receive the posture and what it's giving you. And then the last variation, for those who are more experienced, you could go for Padmasana. So you take one foot to the top of the leg, and then the other foot, if you're able to, you just move the move the thigh away. And I'm not going to do it because I'm not warmed up. You can just bring the foot in, but I'm going to do the easy way, which is you slightly tip over, bring the foot in, and then can you see I've slid off? So I use my hands and just wiggle back on a bit. Again, adjust the chest and then be there. And then of course you change the legs over to the other Padmasana. Then you release the legs. Back up to Viparita Karani. Be there for some time, as much as you like, and then prepare to come down. So coming down, I often just get my hair out of the way and then just wiggle off, and then you can hold the floor or hold the bed to slow down that process of landing. And then take the blanket out from under your bum and place it under your head. And then you are here. And then you can take the other blanket out so your back is completely flat on the floor and your head is raised. I don't know if you can see my head or not, but you can definitely see how my lower back is getting a good spread, and my abdomen too. So you can stay there for quite some time in that just lying down with your legs up posture. And then if you want to, it's quite nice to do a couple of simple forward bends, like sitting on your feet and then stretching forward. So a kneeling forward bend. So the head is resting. Obviously there's many more you could do. You can go for your cross legs, cross leg forward bend. Or your standing forward bend. So just go with what you feel is right for your body, being sensitive to any knee or back issues. So that's your little sequence. So have a go and let me know how you get on.